guys, in this module I'm going to walk you through the procedure for entering POC tests or rapid antigen tests into Crush, and also creating those tests using the Crush software. When we refer to POC, we are referring to rapid antigen. So you may hear that term POC kind of thrown around or in other documents, and just know that it's whenever you see POC, it's going to be rapid antigen. I know that you all haven't done this specific type of testing before, but as you'll see here, the process or the flow for entering that data and creating the tests and Crush the Curve is pretty simple. And as always, if you have any questions or if you feel like you're live on site and you don't know what you're doing, you can always defer back to this chat button here, and they'll help you out. But the very first thing that you want to do when you're at the school, let's see. So you're going to, when you log into your into Crush the Curve at the school, you're going to see this home screen. The first thing you want to do is you want to go into Admin Tools and then View Members. And from here, we want to search for whatever student or staff member we are going to be testing. And my test patient, let's see, it's going to be Adam Terry. And it looks like he's a student at the Best High School. We just want to confirm that that is the correct high school that we're at. And also, you will need to kind of take note of this on a sticky note or a piece of paper or something so that you can refer back to it when you're entering results. So this is pretty important here. Also, for rapid antigens, we want to make sure that everyone who comes to you to get tested has had consent uploaded. So they've consented and they're registered into Crush the Curve. So if you run into somebody who's not consented, we cannot test them. So I'm going to go ahead and select the name. And now it's just going to be a test now flow, but the only difference now is we're going to select POC. So we are creating a point of care POC rapid antigen test. And now there's two options here. Test is already complete and I'm entering results. And test will happen soon and I want to create or schedule the test at this time. Most of the time you're going to be selecting the second option here, the test will happen soon, because you're registering them at when they come to you, and then they'll get tested, and then they have to wait about 15 minutes or so to get the results. So we're going to go ahead and select that we want to create or schedule it. And then test type, obviously, is an antigen. And the reason for testing, screening. So at this point, you're going to go ahead and print out the label. We are not using pre-printed labels for POC or rapid antigens. So you will need to use your dymos. Make sure that your dymos are set up and they're ready to go. Because again, you will need to print a label for every patient or student that we test, and you're going to put that label on the test card. And very important, we want to go ahead and click on Finish, otherwise this will not be recorded in the system. And that's it. So the student or staff member is going to be then swabbed, and then they're going to wait about 15 minutes, and after that amount of time, you're going to go in once you have the results, and you're going to enter the results. So the way that you do that is you want to go ahead and go into Manage Tests and POC Tests. And from here, you want to go ahead and change the organization to whatever school you're at. And I believe Adam was in the Best High School, so I'm going to go ahead and select the Best High School. And there he is. this is Adam's scheduled test. So again, this means that we have not entered the results, but we're ready to go ahead and enter them now. So what we want to do to enter the results is you want to select the person here by clicking on or checking this checkbox here. You will not be able to do it by clicking on case details, so make sure that you are checking this checkbox. Then you go on update status. Then we're just going to pretend that Adam was negative. So results received, and then date of the test, and he's negative. Now this will automatically notify the school and whatever emails on file that Adam tested negative. So we will not need to notify anybody unless the school requests that you give them a list of who was negative or positive. Some schools may do that. So unless they do, we don't need to provide anyone with anything because they're automatically notified. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. And now you should see in your screen here that the results have been changed. The status has been changed to received. The test result has been changed to negative. And that's it. So there's not really much. Like I said, this was really simple, but I understand, there's a lot of moving parts. So again, if you have any questions, always defer back to this chat option.